Hi everyone, this is Shiny, Assistant Professor, Emmanuel Arasa College of Pharmacy. In this presentation, I am going to discuss about the integumentary system of the body, that is skin. Skin is the outermost covering of the body and it is the largest organ in the human body. The skin consists of the layers and the accessory structures. The layers of the skin are epidermis and dermis. And the accessory structures of the skin are hair, nails and glands. The physiology of the skin includes it used for protection of internal organ and gives sensation to the body and it regulates the temperature. Skin is involved in the vitamin D production and it is very much involved in the excretion of waste material through the sweat. This is the anatomy of skin which contains epidermis and dermis, and this epidermis contains the layers and the dermis contain the components. Next, epidermal cells. There are some cell types which includes keratinocytes, melanocytes, Langerhans cells and Merkel cells. Keratinocytes produce keratin for strength. Melanocytes contribute to skin color, which produce melanin. And Langerhans cells, it is a part of immune system. It is present in the epidermal layer. And Merkel cells, it detect light, touch and pressure. Keratinization, cells dye and produce outer layer and that resist abrasion and forms permeability layer. Next, layers of epidermis: stratum basale, stratum spinosum, stratum granulosum and stratum corneum. Stratum basale is the deepest portion of epidermis and single layer. It has high mitotic activity. Stratum spinosum, it is a limited cell division. Stratum granulosum, in superficial layer, nucleus and other organelles degenerate and cell dies. Stratum basale, in the cells are in the hexagon shape. Next one is stratum lucidum. It is a thin clear zone. It present between the stratum corneum and the stratum granulosum. Next one is stratum corneum. It is the most superficial layer, consists of cornified cells, squamous in shape, filled with keratin, and it is hexagon in shape. It has 10 to 30 layers. Between two hexagon layer there is a protein filled that is called keratin, which is used for cell hydration. Next, dermis. It gives the structural strength to the skin. There are two layers: deeper layer, dense connective tissue. It will produce stretch marks. When this layer stretched out, it produces the stretch mark. Next one is superficial layer underneath epidermis. It is made up of loose connective tissue. It is the junction between the dermis and the epidermis. Next, hypodermis. Skin rests on this, but it is not a part. It is also called subcutaneous tissue or superficial fascia. It consists of loose connective tissue. Types of cell in this: fibroblast, adipose tissue and macrophages. It contains subcutaneous fat. Next, accessory skin structures. Hair, it found everywhere on human body except palms, soles, lips, nipples, parts of external genitalia and distal segments of fingers and toes. The next one is nails and next is glands. In the glands, the skin contains sebaceous or oil glands and sweat glands. Next, hair structure. It composed of shaft and root. Shaft protrudes above skin surface. Root located below surface and base form the hair bulb. Hair follicle consists of layers of dermis and epidermis. And next, arrector pili. It is a smooth muscle. It involved in the goosebump formation. It raises the hair. When the arrector pili stimulate, it raises the hair and produce goosebumps. Next, nails. Anatomy of nail. Nail root proximally in the inner surface of the fingers, and nail body distally it has cuticle growth continuously unlike hair. Oil and sweat glands. Sebaceous glands are present in the skin. It produces sebum, oil, hair and skin surface. It gives hydration to the hair and the skin surface. Next, sweat glands, most commonly found in the palms, soles and foreheads, also found in the axillae, genitalia around anus. Ceruminous gland, it is present in the ear. It produces the ear wax. Next, mammary gland. The ceruminous gland and mammary gland are modified sweat glands. And the points to remember: two components to integumentary system, that is skin and the accessory structures of the skin. Skin contains two layers, epidermis and the dermis. Next, layers of the epidermis, in that keratinization, and two types of glands in the skin, that is sebaceous and the sudoriferous, that is sweat glands. Sebaceous glands produce oily secretion and sudoriferous glands produce watery secretion, that is sweat. Thank you.